Welcome to Jackets TV, presented by Ohio Health. Development camp coming to an end today for the Blue Jackets, and I'm Bob McElligott, joined by a couple of guys that I would say that this may be considered a dream week for, as a matter of fact. From nearby New Albany, a suburb of Columbus, I'd like to welcome the Sherwood Brothers. Kiefer and Cole are with me. They're here in this camp as free agent invitees. They haven't been drafted. They're here as free agents, but here to get some valuable experience. Guys, welcome, first of all, but
Thank you.
what has this week been like for you to be in a Blue Jackets uniform and skating on the ice here at the Ice House?
Yeah, first, it's been a great honor. It's been pretty fun, and just there's been a lot of great information that's been presented, and so far we just been trying to soak it all in.
Now, Cole, had you come down and watch these camps before as a young guy here growing up in the Columbus area?
Yeah, the last 2 years I came before and just try to watch and soak everything in, just see how the guys act, and just try to pick up on things, get better.
And I guess that's the point for guys like you. It's when you come to these camps and you're watching, even if it's from the stands, there's something to be learned just from the types of drills, the way the guys carry themselves, right? All of that stuff's important, isn't it?
Right.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, on and off the ice, like I said, and he said too, there's a lot of stuff being presented, a lot of information, so just try to take it all in and try to become better from this.
Did you ever think when you were down here watching that you would be skating in this camp someday?
It didn't really sink in, and never thought about Columbus, but I always thought I'd be here someday, but I didn't know what team, so.
Yeah, well, here you are doing this today. You guys grew up, as I said, in New Albany, so you're Blue Jackets fans. Who was your favorite Blue Jacket growing up?
I liked Rick Nash a lot, a little bit of Dave Viborny. Those were probably the two favorite growing up.
So who do you model your game after? Let's just say those two guys. You're keeping your eye on them growing up. Whose game are you closer to?
I don't know. I like Rick Nash. He's a lot bigger than I was, or than I am. So, but for the most part, I like watching Rick Nash and trying to model my game a little bit after him. So.
What about you, Cole?
Back then I didn't really watch it too much, but I would say today probably Ryan Johansson. Just he's unbelievable with the puck, got really good hockey sense, and just does all the little things right. So.
Now, how many times in your careers together as kids did you always play on the same team? Have you played together much? What's the deal there?
Well, since we're 2 years apart, it's kind of like it's a little much of an age gap. 1 year he did play up when we were younger, but for the most part, we haven't really played much together.
But he's only good enough to play up 1 year. Is that what you're saying?
Actually, at the end of the last year, though, he did skate up a couple games in Youngstown with us, and he did pretty well, so that was a pretty cool experience.
Now, how tough is it to be the younger brother when your older brother's already going through the AAA program and doing all this stuff, or does it make it easier on you?
Yeah, I think it makes it easier because, I mean, I get to watch and learn from him, teaches me his mistakes, see what he's been through, all the struggles and stuff, so it's a little bit easier of an adjustment versus someone who's new to it, so it's been good.
Have you guys always, are you competitive? And have you been competitive
Very.
Against each other, I mean?
Very, yeah.
Yeah.
We play each other all the time, and I guess try to make each other better, but yeah, for the most part, we compete in everything we do.
I thought you were going to say we play all the time, and as the older brother, I win.
That too.
I'm an older brother in my
That's what he
family, so
thinks,
that's what,
so.
yeah, well, and that's what my brother would say too. So it all works out great.
Right, right.
Talk about you guys playing in the AAA program here. You know, you're starting to see great production out of the AAA program, and you know, Jack Roslovic just got taken 25th overall by the Winnipeg Jets in the draft last weekend. Cole, what has that program meant for you to go through and learn everything you have?
It's huge. I mean, it's we're starting to set the stones for the rest of the people in the program and the community, and it's good. I mean, people are following, and there's obviously been people ahead, but it's good for everyone.
And Kiefer, you go through the program, and then you go on to Youngstown of the United States Hockey League, and that's a great league and a great program. Now getting ready to move on to college in Miami of Ohio. What were the things that you learned, the building blocks out of you know, playing through the AAA program here?
Just learn the basics. You know, both coaches, Ed Ginger and Perry Ganchard, they do a great job of developing kids and having them develop to the next level. And so I think they've kind of helped set my foundation as a player and kind of helped me develop and become the player I am today.
Cole, I know that Jarmo Kekalainen has said he was trying to get one extra draft pick so he could take you at the draft last week, and it didn't happen. So as I said, you guys are here as free agents. But what does that do for your confidence knowing, hey, number one, yeah, I know this team wanted to draft me at the very least. Number two, here I am as a free agent invitee to this camp, just for your future and where you go from here.
Yeah, I just try to turn some heads, use it as motivation. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Can't turn the clock back, but just use it as motivation and really spark a fire and just play my game and just play.
That quick little stint in Youngstown last year, what's that tell you about the next step of your career going there to be a full-time guy?
Yeah, it's huge. It's good to get my feet under me in that league and make it easier for next year because I already know what to expect and the pace and everything. But it was good.
Well, I think both of you guys will be able to take a lot out of this camp and take it to
sure.
Miami, take it to Youngstown, and I hope it takes you big places. We're certainly proud of you guys for representing Columbus, New Albany, and what you've done. It's great to have you here. It's a great story, and I hope you've enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah, thank you. We have.
All right, guys, good luck. That is Kiefer and Cole Sherwood. They are both here as free agent invitees for the Blue Jackets Development Camp, wrapping up here at the Ohio Health Ice House. For Jackets TV, presented by Ohio Health, I'm Bob McElligott.